Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video, we're going to talk about the new event, Argus Strike Team. Now, I've seen a lot of mixed reviews on the event, especially the last week's reward or week 8 reward or whenever you get to week 8. People are not happy about only getting one of the rewards. Personally, I understand where they're coming from because you only get one. I'm thinking if they release this event 3 times a year, would that be a better solution? Because you do the event 3 times a year, that means you have the opportunity to get the week 8 or the last tier rewards 3 times a year. And then during the year, they're also dropping other events as well for you to get the other items as well. And if you do miss out on those items that you missed out, I'm sure they're going to put it in this Argus Strike Team event. Now, let's talk about how this event works. So the event is 12 weeks long. You have 8 weeks to complete it. If you miss a week, that's fine. You have up to 4 weeks that you can miss out on the event, which I don't mind. Honestly, 4 weeks is pretty long. When it comes to their other events, the 30-day events, I really don't like it because you only have like 7 days to miss. I think I've missed only a few days on those events, but they're actually pretty simple to complete because the content is super easy. You just log in, you do it for literally 5 minutes, and then you log out. That's what I do whenever they have their monthly events. Now, Argus Strike Team, you have to complete certain missions within the playlist that they'll have ready for you. So for an example, you have the duos, the alerts, and the raids, which will contribute to the weekly progress. And the weekly progress is you need to complete 5 missions. So for the Argus duo, there's 3 missions that you have to complete, which will contribute to the weekly progress. You have 1 alert and 1 raid. Once you complete all those missions, you'll be able to get the weekly reward. By week 8 is where you get the better rewards. Week 7 has some good rewards as well too. It's more cosmetics and styles. So it's same thing, cosmetics and styles. I just started playing the game like a few months ago. For new players, I think week 7 and week 8 is where it's at. Week 6 has 100 stacks of Nth metal. I'm not too sure how much experience it is. Maybe it's 1,000 per Nth metal. But week 1, you have I believe it's the currency for the current DLC that we're in. And then week 2 is source marks. I need source marks. I'm always broke. I don't really do bounty trains. I should, but I know if I join a bounty train, I'm going to get lost in the later episodes because I wasn't there when it released. So I don't know where to go. I'm sure I can just check the map and then see where everyone's flying to. So that actually, I just solved it right there. I can just check the map and just fly over there. The event is 12 weeks long. I'm thinking they drop this event 3 times a year. When they drop this event, it runs for 12 weeks. Then they wait 3 months and then they drop it again for another 12 weeks. And then once that event's over, then they wait another 12 weeks and then they drop it again. So they can drop it 3 times a year. When this event isn't running, they can have something else running for the vet players or even players that want something more competitive. Now, they said that they're not doing survival mode anymore. So I'm thinking maybe they're working on a different game mode that is similar to survival mode, or maybe just a whole new concept, which could test our character's loadout, and it can be equivalent to completing Elite Plus or even just Elite content. I think that would be a good idea because having Argus Strike Team and then having that other event that I mentioned at the same time, it might be too much, or maybe it'll be perfect for you guys because I know when this event drops, you guys are going to bang it out in the first day. My playstyle personally, I don't really play DCUO during the week, maybe once during the week. On the weekend is when I really play. I have a casual mindset when playing DCUO because of the grind that is behind everything in this game. So when I log in, I can do 1 or 2 duos in this Argus Strike Team event, and then go do my dailies in the current DLC, and then go do feats. Now, speaking of feats, new players, you got to do your feats, because don't go into elite content or elite plus content with 50 skill points. How do you get more skill points? Well, by completing the events and also doing feats. Feats are super important, okay? Personally, I like doing feats when I'm tired of doing the dailies, or I'm not in the mood to go queue in for a raid, alert, dungeon, not dungeon, raid, alert, or duo. I'll just do a feat. I'm currently working on a feat in episode 45, and it's gonna take me a hot minute to do. So you can just chill, listen to music, or watch a favorite streamer, sit back and just run that feat. Now, each feat is ranked with stars. So a 1-star feat is worth 10 points. A 2-star feat is worth 25 points. And a 3-star feat is worth 50 points. You're going to need a total of 100 feat points in order to get a skill point. So get to grinding. So make sure you're doing your open world feats in the episodes. It's a good way to just chill, listen to music, and then just really do something super repetitive while working towards getting more skill points. Now, when it comes to the last tier rewards, the week 8 rewards, I plan on getting the Blue Lantern ring. What do you plan on getting? I'm curious. Or I might get the John Constantine reward as well. There's so many things that I don't have being a new player. So I'm actually looking forward to doing this event. If they run this event 3 times a year, I wouldn't mind that at all, honestly. I think that's better than, I think that would help players be more satisfied with only getting 1 reward at the end of the week 8. Now, my question for you is, how many rewards do you want to claim at the week 8 reward? Do you want all of them? Because let's be real, they're not going to give us all of the rewards. So would 2 be fine? Would 3 be fine? Let me know. But that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys next week, well, in the upcoming days, for the Aftershock event. I'm looking forward to fighting Black Manta. The Lobo Power Array Augment, I think that's not part of the Aftershock. That's the Patrol 3 rewards. So I'm going to get it. I need to get more armory space, because right now I only have 1 for my hybrid control DPS and the control, and then I need 1 for just strictly DPS. And then the 3rd armory is just gonna be tomfoolery, just with mixing up different power array augments. But yeah, that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.